In Dragon Ball FighterZ, there's a mechanic where you can collect the 7 Dragon Balls. Both players can collect it into the same pool, and after that, one of the players must perform another action to summon Shenron, at which point this player can ask for one of 4 wishes. However, there's a lot of mystery surrounding the effects of these wishes, as well as how do you obtain the damn Dragon Balls. Well, I think here at TGN Anime, we've figured out how to do it. So let me just put on my investigation glasses, and let's get right down to it. Let's start from the beginning. The Dragon Balls first showed up during the Game Informer coverage of Dragon Ball FighterZ. They have released several gameplay videos on their channel, as well as interviews and developer commentary. They've done a really good job with their Dragon Ball FighterZ coverage, but now it's up to smaller creators like us to pick up the pieces and figure out what's left over. The community immediately noticed through these videos of Game Informer the Dragon Ball system and started speculating, and to be honest, they were pretty much on point with how the system worked. They noticed you could obtain each Dragon Ball depending on the number of hits in your combo. If a combo was between 10 and 19 hits, you'd get the 1-star Dragon Ball. If it was between 20 and 29 hits, you'd get the 2-star. 30 and 39, you'd get the 3-star, and so on. So basically what matters is the first digit of a combo with 2 digits. Combos with less than 10 hits don't really give you a Dragon Ball, and we don't really know what happens when you get a combo with over 80 hits. The footage we have to work with right now is a little bit limited. We don't have all the intricacies of this system figured out, but I believe we know how it works. Now, there was a concern that the community had with this theory, which was shown during the Game Informer coverage when they were showing their guide for Tien. Tien performed a 16-hit combo, and that got him a 4-star Dragon Ball, and that completely contradicted this theory. Furthermore, yesterday Bandai Namco Japan had a Dragon Ball FighterZ livestream with a ton of other examples that really put this theory at risk. So was the combo counter theory completely wrong? No, but it wasn't complete. The number of hits in a combo very much determines which Dragon Ball you take, but there is an exception to this rule, and the exception is the auto combos. When a character performs an auto combo, they get a random Dragon Ball. The number of hits in the auto combo is irrelevant. If you land the full combo, you always get a random Dragon Ball. Actually, you don't even need to hit with a full combo. You can miss the first 1 or 2 hits and you still get a random Dragon Ball. And this was the missing piece to the initial community's theory. Yesterday's live stream was just full of auto combos, so it became a lot easier to confirm this new expanded theory. Now, this is going to be speculation on my part, but I think it makes sense for them to do this given how they've been developing this game for a long time. Despite the fighting games community being very unhappy with the auto combos, Bandai Namco doesn't want to make them optional. They want them integrated as a core system. So I look at the Dragon Ball system and the way it works right now, and I see a reflection of their philosophy. On one hand, there's a tough way to unlock these Dragon Balls for the hardcore fighting game fans, and on the other, there's an easier way for casual fans to also enjoy this mechanic. Now, the problem with that is, it doesn't matter what type of fan you are, it's way easier to pull off an auto combo than a manual 70-hit combo. So if you're missing that 7-star Dragon Ball, I mean, it doesn't matter if you're hardcore or not, you're probably gonna want to land an auto combo. That makes auto combos a little less optional than they first seem to be, but I guess that's a topic for another time, maybe, and something that a lot of people will have a lot of personal feelings towards, but I just wanted to bring up the implications of such a system. Alright, so what happens when you finally collect all the 7 Dragon Balls? The answer is nothing. You don't get anything by simply collecting the 7 Dragon Balls, because after you collect all the 7, you still need to summon Shenron. And during yesterday's livestream, they have accidentally shown how to do that, but I suspect there are also multiple ways to do it. Now, during the livestream, Nappa summoned Shenron by performing an auto combo after he had the 7 Dragon Balls. So it seems like you summon Shenron using the same method that you did to collect the Dragon Balls. But since auto combos seem to be only one of the options for collecting Dragon Balls, I would wager that auto combos are also one of the options to summoning Shenron. So maybe you can also summon Shenron by performing a manual combo with over 80 hits, but we can't really be sure at this point. But let's get to the reward. What happens when the dragon comes out? What can you ask for? Well, you can ask for one of 4 wishes. The player who summons Shenron has 5 seconds to pick one of the options, and they all seem pretty straightforward. They actually cut the live stream because they didn't want to show off this mechanic. That's why they accidentally showed Shenron. It wasn't intentional at all, but they did manage to cut the gameplay before one of the wishes was actually fulfilled. And when they come back to the gameplay, nothing really changed, so I'm guessing they let the 5-second timer run out and the dragon just got tired of waiting and took off. But we did get to see what those 4 wishes are, and shonengames.com has translated them, so here are the translations. Up is healing the active character, left is reviving your assist characters, right is granting Goku's strength, though I have also seen other people translating this as incredible strength or something similar, not necessarily Goku's strength. This seems to be Sparking Blast because of the icon, so if you've already used Sparking Blast, you might get it back, which makes so much sense. In the beta build, or the Gamescom build, or even previous to that, during the E3 build, using Sparking Blast early in a fight seemed like such a waste, because it is so much more powerful when you're down to your last character, and this does give you a reason to consider using it early, because if you collect the Dragon Balls, you can use it twice during a match. And the final wish, the one at the bottom, is the one that is the least clear to me. It's translated as grant me an undying body, and I'm guessing that this is blue health for both the active character and the assist characters. Basically, it will heal all your characters, but not with regular health, just with blue health. So you actually have to swap out the active character or use Sparking Blast if you want to actually heal. And the reason I think this is the case is because of the icon that shows up above the text. It looks like 3 bars of health with blue bar. That's it. It's a bit thin for supporting this theory, but I think it makes sense. All of these wishes are very situational. If you're down to your last character, reviving your assists might be your best option. If your assists have full health and you're at the beginning of a fight, healing your active character might be a good idea. If all your characters are low on health, then choose the bottom option and heal all of them. And if you're overpowering your opponent and have already used Sparking Blast, you might want to get it back. It seems like a really cool system. This is definitely something new to fighting games. We'll see if the tournament scene picks this up or if they will just ban it outright. But I think that this system, along with Ginyu's Body Swap Super, shows that Arc Systems is really shaking up the genre with some brand new mechanics. After you make your wish, the dragon goes away, so you cannot collect the Dragon Balls anymore. You can only collect them once per match. And what makes the system even more interesting is the fact that the Dragon Ball collection is actually shared. Both players are collecting these Dragon Balls into the same pool, but only one player can summon Shenron and make a wish. So by collecting Dragon Balls, you may actually be helping your opponent. And once all 7 Dragon Balls have been collected, I'm sure we'll see some very, very tense moments. Now, there are a couple of questions we still have regarding this mechanic. Along with the stuff that I asked throughout the video, we've only seen the Dragon Balls being collected with true combos. So if it's not a true combo, do you still collect a Dragon Ball? We don't know. Also, we've seen Dragon Balls collected through auto combos, but we've only seen the light attack button auto combo. But every character has 2 auto combos, one if you mash the light attack button and another one if you mash the medium attack button. So if you perform the medium attack auto combo, does that also get you a Dragon Ball? Unfortunately, we can't confirm anything at this time, but I'm still very happy that we've been able to figure out this much. Time to take my investigation glasses off and go to sleep. But what do you think of this new system? Do you like it? Do you think it ruins the game? Let me know what you're thinking in the comments down below. And if you're looking for more Dragon Ball FighterZ content, here's how to play Gohan with all his specials, his supers, as well as some tips on how to play him in general. If you're in the mood for something else, there's also the video at the bottom. But as always, thank you very much for watching. My name's Globku, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!